What's up everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about the Shimano CAIUS reel. I did a first look of this when I first got it, but I want to give you a follow-up of what I think about it fishing, actually putting it to the test on the water. I'll give you my thoughts now. Thanks for watching everybody. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. I do a lot of gear reviews, a lot of tackle tips, things like that. That's what I'm all about, is new tackle, trends, things like that. So please like and subscribe if you like that. Now let's talk about the Shimano CAIUS. I have been super impressed with this reel. It's an $80 reel. So it's a good quality reel for $80. I cannot say enough about the price. That is by far the best thing about this reel. But actually talking about fishing this reel, it is a very smooth reel. So Shimano and other companies start with technologies from their higher price reels and then bring them down. So this has a lot of technologies that used to only be available in Cerados and things like that, and higher end reels. So it's got the VBS system, the variable braking system, it's got the super free spool. So it's a lot of those things. If you're familiar with Shimano, it has those features built into it. But this reel is really kind of overall pretty simple. It only comes in one gear ratio, a 7.2 to 1, comes in right and left, and it's just a good quality reel for 80 bucks. I have turned this into my dedicated light frogging setup. I have it on a heavy rod, and I'm using this for light frog. So I'm using it for the Booyah Pad Crasher Junior, the Depth Slither K, you know, those baits that weigh about 3/8 ounce. And this thing casts incredible. I have it spooled up with 50-pound Seaguar Smackdown braid, and that is what I've been using this reel for exclusively, was those light frogs. I'm sure it's gonna cast everything else just as well, but it's perfect for that scenario for me. I've been fishing it down at the creek here in town with my son, catching fish on frogs. I took it out on the water, on the boat. I've been super impressed with this, especially because I didn't have to do much adjustments out of the box. You know, I spooled it up, put it on the rod, and started fishing. I adjusted the tension knob a little bit, but this thing casts like a dream. Now, the question is it gonna do that forever? You know, it is a lower priced reel, so every reel when you first get them is gonna be smooth, and right out of the box, those bearings are smooth and everything's, you know, tight on the reel frame, everything works perfectly. But so far, after fishing it hard and finding more instances to fish this, it is held up and still casts incredibly well. So really, really like that. Now, one thing I was kind of critical of when I first did that review, I maybe not critical of, but something I pointed out was this material on the side. It's a composite, you know, plastic material. It is a what they call a lightweight frame. So it is light. I mean, it's a plastic material, but the question with that is going to be durability. You know, after a while, things warp, things get loose, things break if you fish these reels a lot. So that's the one, I guess, question I have about this, is how long this reel is going to actually last. You know, I don't think this reel is going to be like my Cerados that I've had for 20 years that I could give to my kid, you know, down the line. I mean, it's not like one of those where they're built to last forever, but for 80 bucks, well, I really don't think you can go wrong with a reel like the Shimano CAIUS. Again, really simple, just at a 7.2 to 1, right and left, kind of a good all-around reel. Looks good, casts well, and for the price, again, you cannot find something comparable for that, in my opinion. And I use a lot of higher end gear, I use a lot of lower end gear, but this is definitely one that I really appreciated using. I keep finding ways to use this. I have a second frog set up, and I've caught several fish on it already, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I'm gonna be fishing the CAIUS all summer with a frog, a little frog. That's perfect for it. And I'm sure it'll cast everything else just as well. I mean, obviously a heavier frog is probably gonna cast even better, but I've been super impressed with the casting of this reel. Can't say enough about how good this reel has been for 80 bucks, or really even for, if it was twice as much, I think it would be almost worth that. So definitely, if you're looking for a new reel that won't break the bank, the CAIUS is a good one to take a look at. Thanks for watching.